Have you ever noticed or heard that when you turn the ignition on or off on a Yeti, the wipers will do a little twitch or a little jump, and you're thinking, well, what's wrong with my wipers, or why are they doing that? Well, there's two reasons for it really. The first reason being that Skoda have implemented a really cool little feature which stops the wiper blades from setting. And you might think, well, what am I talking about with that? Well, you see, with some manufacturers of car, when the wipers are in their most downward position and sat there, the wiper blade just sits at that angle all the time, which will lead the wiper blade to setting in that position. The water will get to it, it will go brittle, and the wiper blade won't last nearly half as long. Well, Skoda have implemented this little jump, which means that when it does the jump, it will move the wiper blade itself from that position into that position. And this happens every third ignition cycle. Saying 3 ignition cycles later, it'll go from that position back to that position. I did say that there's 2 reasons for it. The other reason, I'm struggling to work out if it's actually true or not, but I think it is, so I'm going to include it in this video anyway. And if it's not, I'm sure people in the comments section will let me know that this is not actually true and it's just a myth, and maybe it's featured on other Skodas. But when you turn off the ignition, the wipers will ever so slightly jump up a fraction. The idea behind this is that any rainwater that sits on the wiper blades, it adds a gradient to. So instead of them being a ledge which water can pool on, which could potentially freeze in the colder weather, they lift up slightly, so the water should then trickle straight off them, down into the drain holes and out of the bottom of the car, and shouldn't sit there freezing on the wiper blades.